Hello everybody, welcome back to the craft room. What I come on today is I'm going to do my play and make for Saturday, and the colours was orange, gold and brown. So I'm going to make a card. I've got a 6x6 card base which I'm going to use, but I got the brown and I've cut it down, so I'm going to have quite a bit of a border. And then I got this other smaller piece of white, and you're going to just have a little peak of the brown showing like so. But I'm going to paint on this, and I'm going to paint the yellow because I got this jelly plate and I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to paint the orange onto the plate and put it onto this paper and see what happens. If I don't like it, we don't use it. Simple. So I thought, well, we'll have a play. I just come. Oops, today. I want that. I want it on the floor, but it's on the floor. Never mind. The clean. Everything's on the floor. So I can keep that on the back. That doesn't matter. So I mixed up some of this watercolours I had from the pound shop, and they come in a 2 in a pack, and they're lovely paint. They're quite thick, and this I mixed up with the yellow and the red to make the orange, and it's a lovely colour orange. And I'm just gonna pour that on to this plate. I don't think there's a right and a wrong to the plate, to be honest. I don't know, never used one before. And I'm just gonna pour that on like so, and then I'm gonna just spread it over with this little sponge roller, and I'm just gonna spread it over. I don't need it all over because it's only a little square. Oh, it's a nice orange. I love orange, the colour, and it gives it a little texture. Look, it's like little bubbles. Oh, I love that. If it don't work, don't matter. I'll move that on there, and I'm going to pop that onto the paper like so. Keep it in there a minute. If it goes on the back, it doesn't matter because it won't see none of the back. And then I peel it off. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. And I'm going to dip it back into the sides because I want it on those sides as well. And I'll make a different pattern again. Yes, it did. And then on this side. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love it. And I'm going to dry it off. That's cool. I'll wipe this off with this wipe for a minute, because I know me. I'll drop it on me or drop it on the floor and it'll go everywhere, the paint. Because I know what I like. I just knows what we like. And I put that in the bin. I got some tissue over here. And something else has fallen now on the floor. I don't know what that was. I haven't got a clue, but something has just fallen. So that's all nice and clean. So I'll pop that over there, and I'll dry this off. That's super. And I just dry this off. Sorry for the noise. I got an idea in my head what I want to do. If it works, I don't know. you will see. If it works, you will see this video. If it don't work, you won't see it, obviously, because it'll go in the bin. And I'm going to go from the back to straighten it out a bit. Oh, and I love how that's come out. And I think it's dry. It's a little bit wet by there. And a little bit up there. Oh, I love how that's come out. I think it's all dry. And then what I wanted to do, just let that cool off a minute, is I got my, the next thing was to do embossing, to use embossing powders and to use gold. So I got my embossing powder and my embossing thingy. So I'm just going to go over this with my paper pad, the powder, so it don't stick where I don't want it to, but I don't mind where it sticks, to be honest, because I'm just going to get my pad and I'm just going to tilt it to the side and just stick some pieces here and there, like that. And I got a spare piece of paper and I'm just gonna put some gold embossing powder on there now. I'm just gonna swish it all over like so, and then where it sticks nobody knows. And I'm going to put a little bit more on it over in this side. Where's my pad gone? There it is. So I'm going to just stick some by there. Like so. And put some more powder in. Like that. That's cute. And then emboss that now. I insert that now. Put that away. And I just heat set that. And warm it up first. And go from the back. I love this. I love embossing when it goes right. Because I love the way, I love to see how it changes. And you can see it changing, look at that. Oh my god, look at the gold in there. Oh, that's stunning. Can you see it changing? A little bit in the corner there. And you don't want to leave it on there too long or it will burn. And I'm just going to go to the back to straighten that. There you go, look at that, that's stunning. And you've got your own papers you made. And I love that. Oh wow, wow, wow. That'll come out what I wanted it to come out like. That is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So now I'm going to pop that up with some foam sticky. And I'm going to pop some on there. That's what I wanted it to do, and it done what I wanted it. So I'm well happy with that. That's so gorgeous. And I'm going to put plenty on there because it'll flatten it as well. Let's move that over there in a minute. Get my piece in. That. And I'm going to pop that down. Just my little bit of the brown border showing. That's gorgeous. I love it. I love how it's come out. That's so cool. But I'm going to put it flat onto the card. That's cool. That was the idea in my head, what I had visions of doing, and it's come out the vision that I had. So I'm happy with that. And I'm going to stick that onto the card, like so. That's so cool. I'm happy, well happy, yay. Something that I'm doing that come out what I wanted. Then I made these flowers. I just punched them out in this brown, and to use glitter, what I did, I'll show you. I just put a bit of this glue on my hand, pop that back in there before it dries up. If I can see the hole, I can't see for looking. Put it over that way. And then I just put my finger in the glue and I just run it onto the leaves. Anyhow, don't matter. Like so. I just stuck my finger in that piece. Put a bit more on there. Like so. Get my piece of glue back in. My paper back in, I mean. And I got this vintage sparkle glitter I've had in my stash for ever. And I'm just going to pop in some of the glitter. And shake it off. And then I got my little glitter flower. And it's gold. So the gold will come into that as well. And it'll also be for the glitter. And I'm going to stick these on with some glue dots. That one's no good. And then I'll put two on just to secure it. And I'm going to put one there. One there. One by there. Like that. And that fell back on me. And I stamped out a thank you, and I embossed thank you in the gold. I backed it onto the brown card, the same as the inlay, and I'm just gonna pop that on with some of the foam pads. Like so. And I'm just going to place that by there. And there we have our play and make for Saturday. And the colours was to use gold, brown and orange, which I've used. And the three things was to use embossing powder, which I've used, glitter, which I've used, and paint, which I've used. So if you haven't joined us for our play and make for Saturday, please come along. It's just for fun, just to keep our brains going while this in the lockdown, and it's just for fun. All I've asked you to do is just to be a subscriber, and that's all it is. And it's just for fun, and everybody that's taken part at the moment have enjoyed doing it. You can make anything. You can make a card, you can make a canvas, you can make anything. Anything from material, a tag, anything. Just using the things that I've pulled out. And I don't know what's going to come out every week. And I pull it out on a Saturday. And so yeah, just have fun. And see what you can come up with. And it is good, and it keeps your mind going to see what you can come up with just 6 things to use. So I hope you like that this week. I've enjoyed doing that one. I think that's come out so cute. So thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you on the next video. Bye for now.